everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back to Goodbye to Deponia. Let us continue. Well, actually for a second. Last episode we did the first chapter, and Chapter 8 had some audio issues that, frankly, I thought, even to myself, maybe I'll go back and try and re-record it. But I don't know how to fix it. There's a general problem here in two ways. One, there's a general music volume slider, and then there are video volume, effects volumes, language volumes, and music volumes. It's too many volume sliders. Everything needs to be balanced by the game creator, not the game player. Usually you will in most games have a maybe master volume and then a music volume, or maybe a speech volume, but you very rarely go past 3 volume bars, and 5 is too many. So if there was a balancing issue that I messed up because of the way I set up the audio, I don't know how to fix it. In one scene in the last episode, the music was way too loud. In the other scene, there was a character talking too loud, snoring. No, he wasn't talking, he was snoring, and everybody was trying to talk over a loud snoring. Maybe the snoring was an effect, and effects by default are lower than what the language is, and that's how they didn't catch that. Maybe they just didn't care. I don't know. Anywho, we're in this area. We've walked to this hotel, which makes no sense that there would be a hotel on the railway here, since only the Organons use this. Trying to save Deponia from being blown up, and we have
stairs, dark,
no plan.
And slippery. Huh. I better take a jump. After all, I hate to. Fall on my butt. That would be too embarrassing.
Alright, so we have the toilet door, one area, another area, another area. Ooh, this might be interesting, that we'll be in here for maybe the whole chapter, and it will just be 4 or 5 different places. Let's open the toilet door, I suppose, since that's an actual just door, and everything else will load us to a different scene.
Occupied.
Are you ever coming out of there?
Don't rush me. I'm suffering from severe temporal diarrhea.
Temporal diarrhea?
Temporal diarrhea?
Yes, I'm a time traveler.
You mean you come from the future?
Nonsense. There is no future. I came from the past to watch the end of the world.
Here we go again. Then you're in the wrong place. I'm the guy who's gonna prevent the end of the world.
Oh! That would be very nice of you. I'm stuck here, you know.
Why? Is your time machine clogged?
Not exactly. There's no more toilet paper.
Hey, that was irony. Naturally, I don't believe a word you've said.
Well, it wasn't exactly the whole truth.
Ha! I knew it!
There's 1 roll of toilet paper left, but it's as rough as sandpaper. Oh, and I had the chili during the Toxicant Civil War.
It is a little different style of humor. This is a German-made game, so it, I think, is falling more to a generally speaking German style of humor that you wouldn't see in most Telltale games. Sam & Max gets somewhat close to it, but not as much as this game has. push the line.
Aw, that'll take hours, which does not mean that I believe his story about the time machine.
Well, let's go here and see what this is.
Hey, what's going on here?
Hum, hum, kumbaya.
Okay. Hello, you, you friendly hooded people who clearly belong to a, non-violent organization. Are you standing in line for the washing machine?
Hum, hum, kumbaya.
Dooba 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 dabba dooba da baby.
Shh. You wouldn't mind if I, if I go first, right? Okay. Act weird once for sure, no problem, pal.
Hum, hum, kumbaya.
Cool. Then if I could just
Hum, hum, kumbano.
darn.
So a washing machine, a giant washing machine, it seems like. Bozo suit. We'll take Bozo suit. And then mysterious laundry sect. We'll get back to them later. So that's the laundry. What's in here? Ah. Door to room. Way down. Let's try every door, I suppose.
Huh? Easy. I hear something. And the destroyer will pass through this door, and he will bear the sign of the beast. I know that voice. That's M. A dull knocking will precede his arrival, and he will say, "Ow! Oh, that's gonna leave a bump."
Hey, don't mock me. You wait a second. I know you. You're
Very busy.
no. You're the guy with the pipe. The soothsayer from Porta Fisco.
No, I'm not.
You're a liar.
Which basically disqualifies me from being a soothsayer, doesn't it?
That's just hair splitting. I still think you're the fortune teller.
I'm often confused with someone else. For example, with Ansgar Meatcap, the famous head model.
Are you pulling my leg?
Why? We go to the same barber.
Come on, I recognize you. What are you hiding?
Nothing. Unlike Ansgar, that vain fop.
Are you planning on going on a journey?
Just a little fishing trip.
But it looks like you've completely pulled up stakes.
I'm hunting big fish.
And that's why you're taking all your living room furniture?
My house sitter has the mumps.
What was that mumbling just now? Are you talking to yourself?
I don't know what you're getting at.
It sounded like some sort of dubious apocalyptic sermon, like you might expect from some sinister sect leader.
Yes, that. I was just rehearsing a song for my niece's birthday party.
And the destroyer will come through this door?
Beepo, the destroyer, king of comedians, do-do-do-da.
And he will bear the sign of the beast?
He bears the sign of the beast. He does an elephant impression. Dee-do-do-be-do, bo-bo-be-hey, be-bo-bo-hey. Congratulations, Emil Louis.
Emma Louis?
Yes, a popular girl's name on the Shrapnel Coast.
What's with the strange outfit? Are you in some weird sect?
This is just a bathrobe from the hotel.
Oh yeah? Did the hotel also embroider "The end is nigh" on there?
They mean the end of the early bird booking period. The end of the early bird booking period is nigh. Book your vacation at Hotel Meniteco now.
You don't happen to know those guys from the laundry room?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, they're carrying candles, singing in minor keys, and they're wearing the same outfit as you.
Well, I wouldn't worry about it. Probably just a harmless glee club.
They painted a pentagram on the floor.
Ah, circle of fifths. No doubt about it.
Ah! Stop pretending. I see through you.
Oh dear. That was to be expected. Of course, you were right. I am a fortune teller. But I don't like to use my abilities.
Oh yeah, there's nothing but junk on for the future, right?
More precisely, there's nothing on. The world is coming to an end.
Huh?
Yes, that was also my first reaction. The second was to pack all my things up and run away.
But that's nonsense.
I know. One cannot escape one's fate.
Exactly. You have to...
Come to terms with it.
What? No!
That is why I gathered like-minded people around me, to prepare for the unavoidable together.
You founded an apocalyptic sect?
Hey, can you think of a better time?
The world won't end today.
Correct. It will happen tomorrow. Surely before the late news.
Ha! Not if I can prevent it.
Also true. Unfortunately, you can't.
Tch, we'll see about that.
Wrong. Our eyes will have long since burned away when it happens.
Oh, you know better about everything, huh?
Yes, an occupational hazard.
I'm gonna put a stop to your bunch of superstitious yahoos.
But we aren't doing anything wrong.
Oh, of course not. You just want to call down the end of the world.
Oh, we do not. The end can no longer be stopped. All that is left to us is to prepare for it spiritually.
Spiritually? I see. So you're getting hammered. A sort of rap party for the planet.
Quite the contrary. It is a matter of symbolically washing ourselves clean of our sins before the end comes.
So just soft drinks? I'd rather go to the real Satanists. At least they know how to party. Your pals are clogging up the laundry.
Patience, my friend. The ritual won't take long.
Yeah? What are they waiting for then? I need to use the washing machine.
Well, they are waiting for their guru, of course, for me.
Then what are you doing here?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
So I'm gonna have to get him looking good.
What makes you think the world will come to an end?
The signs were clear. Last night, the horizon was in flames.
Oh, you don't mean my barbecue, do you?
Then, it rained fire from the heavens.
Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have used the cheap briquettes.
And frogs?
I told Doc they weren't done yet.
Finally, the water of the ocean turned to blood.
Okay, I get it. My little barbecue party got a bit out of control. So what? But that doesn't make me a horseman of the apocalypse. Yeah, I know it said so on the flyer, but that was just for PR. Can I have your robe?
No, but if you participate in our ritual, you will get your own.
Are you nuts? There's absolutely no way I'm gonna take part in your eerie apocalyptic sock hop.
It is a self-purification ritual to cleanse you of your sins. It is a matter of symbolically washing ourselves clean of our sins before the end comes.
What sins? I'm busy saving the world. Strictly speaking, I'm sort of a saint, and I already washed this one.
I have seen it otherwise.
What are you doing here, anyway?
I am preparing for my big speech. The world doesn't come to an end every day. I want to look good.
I think you look just fine.
Oh, you think so? No, something's not quite right yet. Perhaps I should pluck my eyebrows again.
Tja, you're beyond help.
As are we all.
Okay.
Hey! Leave Mr. Toffee alone.
Tarantula jar I'm gonna have to collect, I suspect. Let's see. Toothpaste.
Like taking candy from a baby, just with fewer cavities.
What else can we take in here? doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Let's move on to the next area. This door. Let's see what's in here.
Huh. Locked. Bozo? No answer. Huh. Locked. Bozo? No answer. But there's somebody in there. I hear voices.
Interesting. What is this? A stairwell? Yes. Take the pillowcase from the closet. Was there anything else in the closet?
Oh, this pressure! What if I fail and the world really does end? Oh, no! I am the greatest.
That's about the funniest joke so far.
There's nobody here.
That's nice. Then I can come in.
What? No, stop.
Too late. Hello? You there? Under the sheet?
There's nobody under the sheet.
Don't be silly. I can see you.
You're seeing a ghost.
Can't be. I don't believe in ghosts. Especially not the creepy sort that hang around in dark hotel rooms and are eternally trapped between worlds until their poor souls finally find release.
I'm not a ghost, and it would be a release if you would disappear.
Not so hasty. If you aren't a ghost, what are you doing here all by yourself? In the dark, right next to that peephole into the next room.
Ooh! I am a ghost! Go away, or you will feel my supernatural ghostly strength! Unless, of course, you're for room service.
I'm from room service.
I am room service.
Very well. Then please clear away the dishes by the door.
Huh? But there aren't any dishes. Oh, just a sec. There's something here after all.
We'll take those broken dishes.
Ow! Shard! Ow! Another shard! And, this isn't a shard, it's a knife. Ouch.
So, fish knife on the ghost. If it's dead, kill it
Why
again.
would a ghost need a fish knife?
To rattle?
And I thought they were serving nothing but fish in the great beyond.
What else can we click on here? Looks like we can go out the window. But let's look in the hole.
Hey, stay by the door where I can see you.
Well, I thought I was supposed to go away.
Yes, right. Go away.
Hey, can't you make up your mind?
Let's talk to this ghost.
Before I go,
Oh my, this is where the sheet hits the fan.
hey, why does a ghost need room service? To change the sheets.
Keep your hands off my sheet.
Huh, sure thing. I can imagine how uncomfortable it is when the edge gets tucked so far under the mattress. A friend of mine once got caught in a laminating machine. He cried all night long. Fortunately, I remembered how to shut the machine off the next morning.
But as I said, this is not about the sheet. Just clear away the dishes.
And why do you need dishes?
For
Is this
a
Winslow?
midnight snack?
Oh yeah, logical. Can I turn on the light?
There is no light here, only darkness and shame.
Charm?
Shame!
Oh yeah, charm. I'm very charming.
No shame! Good grief, you must know shame.
Oh, yeah, shame, of course. Those little, shame-shaped things. Shame, yeah, sure. Hey, nice sheet.
Keep your hands off my sheet.
Do you need it much longer?
As long as you're here, yes.
I don't think you're a ghost.
And how, may I ask, did you come to that conclusion?
Very simple. Ghosts only appear to those who blame themselves for something. They're sort of like a guilty conscience made material.
Guilty conscience? Me? You have some ideas.
You better believe me. I blame myself for absolutely nothing.
Come on. Everybody has some guilty secret.
I don't have any guilty secrets, not a single one.
Yeah, I don't have any guilty secrets. Not a single one. Why else would Dole take me with her to Elysium? In the short time we've known each other, I've already thrown her from a moving Organon cruiser twice, poured espresso made from battery acid down her throat, split her mind into 3, and this morning, I accidentally grouted the baby turtle she tried to nurse back to health with quick-drying cement. But she forgave me for everything. My conscience is clear.
Have you ever thought that maybe it isn't a matter of whether this goal forgives you, but whether you forgive yourself?
Whoa, that would be totally egotistical.
I don't think so.
What's your guilty secret?
All right. What's your guilty secret, then?
Isn't it obvious?
You're a bedwetter
Rubbish. Look at where I am.
in a dark hotel room,
Next to...
a hole in the wall.
And what does that tell you?
Oh, I got it. You like to drill holes.
No.
Huh? But, wait a second. You don't mean...
Yep, I like to listen to people while they sing in the shower.
Okay, fine. I forgive myself. There. And now?
What? And now?
Well, you're still here. If you were really a manifestation of my guilty conscience, wouldn't you have dissolved now, or something?
Maybe I have to forgive myself.
Of course! Just like in My Friend the Phantom Astronaut.
Just forgive yourself. Come
Come
on.
on, hop to it. Just forgive yourself.
It's not that easy. I am really very ashamed of myself.
Well, how are you going to find redemption then?
Well, I thought I'd just stand here in the dark and fight against it.
Oh man, what a crybaby.
So I'm gonna have to get him to forgive
Let's talk
himself.
about something else.
Gladly.
Well, I was just leaving.
I should be so lucky.
Excuse me?
Be gone. Be gone! Ooh! Ooh!
Oh, that's better.
Now can I walk this
Hey,
way?
stay by the door where I can see you.
Nope.
Well, I thought I was supposed to go away.
Yes, right. Go away.
Hey, can't you make up your mind?
So we're going to peek in the Sears room, I guess? What's down here? Pie vending machine.
Wow, with a fun slime troll in 1 out of every 5 pies. Rad! And all these years, I thought they weren't allowed to make these anymore. Who
How's it
needs
work?
change when he's got magic fingers and an undeniable knack for vending machines of every sort? Ouch.
So we gotta figure out how to get the pie vending machine to work. Button on the diagonal. Let's see. So button on the side. I do believe this is a puzzle that doesn't take us into a area. Let's see. The right button. And then the left button. And the middle button. And then the button on the diagonal. And then the button on this side. Try that one. Let's see, button on the side again. Let's try the lever. So the question would be, how can I get this come back and work. Let's see. What happens when I do the lever here? Nothing. So let's do this now, and then if only I had another button on the diagonal. Let's do this now, do this now. What happens when we do this, and we do this, and then we do this, let's see. Try this, swap those two out, try this for all three, that won't work. What does this one do? Do this, and then what? This, and then this, and this. Now I'm not getting this quite right. Swap that out. Swap that out. Take this out. Take that out. Take this. Well, gee, it doesn't seem like I can get any better than that. We'll come back to it later.
You can find the craziest stuff in the trash. Huh, a pelican. That's not crazy. Mildly odd.
Okay, a pelican seems to be the only thing we can use right now. Maybe there's some trick here that will come about.
Ah, this pipe is leakier than a rat's bladder.
Alright, so we've checked out those areas. Let's check out this area. What we have? Knife, pillowcase, toothpaste, and a clothing. And we haven't found Goal or anybody else. I can't help but think they're tied up somewhere. Literally. This is like a locksmith. Pepper shaker, I'll take it. Salt shaker, I'll take it. Coffee
Let's see if there's
maker.
anything left in here. There actually was something left in there. Dust.
So maybe we're gonna make some coffee.
I don't think much of modern art, but this is good. It's drawn from the perspective of a person who unsuspectingly opens the urn of his dear departed mother and then dies of a heart attack because of the spring-loaded flowers popping out at him. What a pity it's hanging so crooked. Aha! Here we have the perpetrator. A nut. Who needs tools when he has hands like vice grips? Pretty slippery, my vice grips.
So maybe we use the knife on the nut?
Oh yeah, that would work. Nuts!
What else? Is there anything else here? Something to reception. Take the corkscrew. Anything else? No, we'll go to reception. So let's hit the bell. See if we can get a key.
My circuits are scrambled. I shouldn't get up so fast.
Or get a little exercise.
Whoa! Don't creep up on me like that!
Creep! I rang the bell.
Phew! I thought it was my tinnitus. It wouldn't surprise me, though, with all that noise from the cruiser route, not to mention the cold draft or the mold, but I digress. Welcome to the Hotel Menetekel. Would you like to rent a room?
What a strange name for a hotel.
Menetekel. It's a strange name for a hotel.
You think so? It's Menetekel. I've always thought the name was cute. It means something like impending doom.
That's what I mean. Who wants to live with impending doom?
Don't we all do that?
Right, but if you have a choice.
But you don't. Or have you seen another hotel around here?
Strange location for a hotel, right under the Organon cruiser route.
You think so? Our surveys have shown that this is the ideal location for customers in our target group.
Ugh. People without a sense of smell?
People who are so desperate that they'll accept anything.
Them. Actually, I was just looking for my friends.
Geriatric garden gnome, a girly giraffe, and a circus bear in a hat.
That's them?
Yeah, they just checked in. They didn't look like they could afford a lawyer, so I gave them room 5. But don't worry. As long as they don't touch any light switches, electrical sockets, or load-bearing architecture, they should survive the night, provided they stay in the room after midnight, of course. Which reminds me, do you happen to have unfinished business with demons, dark gods, or the recently dead?
Not that I know of.
Super! That's all right then. You have no idea how squeamish some insurance companies can be when it comes to supernatural causes of death. Here's your key. Please have a pleasant stay here at Hotel Menetekel.
Thank you, my good man. Haven't you heard the rumor that Deponia is going to be blown up?
Of course. That's why popcorn is sold out everywhere.
Well, it's all true. But I'm the one who's going to prevent it.
That's fantastic. I thought I would wind up having to do that.
What?
For one thing, I was forced to clean the toilet this week.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Got me. Of course I didn't clean the toilet. That'll be the day.
Hello? I'm talking about the greatest catastrophe of all time.
Ah, so you've already seen our toilet.
Are you insinuating that this place is haunted?
Not at all. We're safe here in reception. It's the rooms I'd worry about, especially room 13.
Why? What's wrong with room 13?
Let's just say it was a mistake to bury the Indians there. Oh yeah, and an apocalyptic cult has occupied the laundry. So if you need clean bedding, you should make sure you don't carry any religious insignia or virgins with you.
I find my room?
Oh, probably horrible. I wouldn't want to spend the night in there.
Oh, why do I bother? I'm going to my room.
Yeah, do that. I won't stop you. And before you ask, that does not constitute an act of negligent bodily harm. We've had that checked.
Okay. So this clock, I believe, is the bolt here. Well, the nut. So if I could turn the nut, maybe I could change time according to him. So we got a corkscrew and key to room 5. Let's go check room 5, I guess.
It fits.
No surprise there that worked.
Ah, there you are. And wow, what is all this stuff? Did you just set it up?
No. Neurofusion chambers are standard in this hotel. Of course we did.
Huh, pretty speedy. And what does one do with a neuro thingy? Can you watch scrambled channels?
That too. But most importantly, it will repair Gold's brain implant.
Brain?
You know, re-merging the aspects of her character.
Yes.
Her entire consciousness was stored on a cartridge
Right, together with the ascension code.
that you need to gain access to the high boat. Exactly. After this procedure, Gold will be her old self again.
And then you can make use of the shower.
Shower? Why?
For the Ascension customs? Or did you think they'd let you into Elysium like that?
What? And just what is that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, considering everything we know about that Cletus, he is an extremely clean person. So, if you want to pretend to be him, shower.
Hey,
Don't.
let me deal with that. You take care of Gold. Or do I have to help you with that as well?
Not necessary. It's almost ready.
Cool. Almost?
And what do you mean, almost?
Oh, what do you mean, almost?
Oh, nothing bad. I just have to calibrate the data interface.
And once again, I have to do all the heavy lifting, right?
Not at all.
No problem. I can fillet a data thingy with one hand tied behind my back. You just have to press here, and...
Rufus, no! That throttles the fuel rods.
they can handle it.
Rufus, this calibration is really much too easy for you. Why don't you take care of the much more difficult professional mission?
Professional mission?
Of course, Doc still needs this thing that can't be found in this hotel room.
Oh, exactly. That, plasma...
Exchange.
Whoop-de-doo.
Mammoth fur.
Relay.
A plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
Hard to come by.
Huh, for beginners like you maybe, but for a pro like me, it'll only take a jiffy.
I'm gonna find one.
May I borrow your bag?
Sure, go ahead. So far, you've only taken away my home and my livelihood. Why not also take the bag with the last of my possessions?
Hey, cool. Thanks. Very considerate. Ah, it's stained.
Hey, that was irony.
I thought as much. Maybe next time you shouldn't put it next to the toilet when you're taking a pee.
Okay. What else can we do? There's an intercom system. Goal. Apparently her brain isn't fully put together. Let's give Bozo his suit.
Here, I got your clothes from the laundry. Now, please get dressed.
Why should I?
You must be freezing.
Not really. There's a draft from the holes in the window, but the putrid air from the heater balances it out.
What if the heater goes out?
Why don't you just tell me what you're planning? Then you won't have to constantly come up with some crazy scheme.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that? I mean, where's the kick? Where's the challenge?
That's a good point. So we just gotta find, where is the heater? Let's see. I don't see the heater anywhere. I assume it would be this. Let's talk to Goal.
I'll save you, and then it's off to Elysium. Hey, bozo, you old...
Pirate. Go ahead and say it.
Huh? Nah, how can you be a pirate without the cutter? I was gonna say, you old liver spot repository. You better get dressed. You don't want to shock Goal into another coma as soon as she wakes up, do you? Sorry, I've got to go. Don't take it personally. It's just your disgusting appearance. My eyes are smarting already. Ugh.
Let's talk to Doc, make
Hey,
sure
Doc.
there's nothing here to
For the
say.
1000th time, Rufus, you'll only get your ball back when you tell me how the leftover pudding got into my particle accelerator.
First of all, that wasn't pudding. And second, I have to go. You've kept me from my vital professional mission for too long.
The farther you are from the room, the less we can bother you.
Let's test this out.
Hello, reception?
You are a dead man.
What?
Little joke.
This is reception, of course.
Always at your service, unless you're the guy stuck in the elevator.
Elevator? I haven't seen an elevator here.
Neither have I. That's why I can't help you. Please get off the line.
Wait, I'm calling from my room.
Well, that's different then. What's your room number?
Let's try room number 9.
Room 9.
Whoa! The demons from the cursed room! Well, the most cursed. Why can't you just leave me alone? I've done everything you demanded. The old married couple, the friendly author, even the young actress. All dealt with. Alright, I didn't put fresh sheets on your beds, but I have to draw the line somewhere.
Did I say room 9? Of course, I meant...
Room 3?
Room 3.
Ah, I've finally gotten a hold of you. I've got a number of complaints about you here. Noise disturbance, odor disturbance, regular disturbance, molestation. Oh, no. Wait, those are about me. Whatever. More importantly, you still haven't paid for your delivery. Why do you need all those chickens anyway?
Did I say room 3? Of course, I meant...
Room 1.
Room 1.
That's impossible. Room 1 hasn't been rented out. And there are no voices from the beyond there either. Unlike in the other rooms. Come up with a better story.
Oh, did I say room 1? Of course, I meant...
Room 5.
Room 5.
Really? You loser. How can I help you?
I'd like to eat something. Urgently need fresh towels.
I'd like to eat something.
Ha! You've got guts. I like that. Have you picked up your menu from reception?
We urgently need fresh towels.
Oh, then you're in the wrong hotel. We haven't had anything like that for years.
But what am I supposed to take home as a souvenir?
How about an infectious disease? Believe me, you'll remember us for years to come, provided the world hasn't ended by then. Can I do anything else to you?
Tell me, you wouldn't happen to have a plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay?
It's possible. Wait a moment while I check in the basement.
Hey, I can hear you breathing in the receiver.
You caught me. Nevertheless, you still have to pay your bill for internal telephone calls. Can I do anything else to you?
Okay.
Oops. Wrong number.
No problem. That happens a lot. We think it's because of the electromagnetic radiation from the nuclear waste dump. Or the Indian burial ground. One of those.
Okay.
Mammoth fur? Really?
And whoop-de-doo.
All right.
We have a salt shaker, dust, and the bag. Let's look
Let's
at the bag.
see what Bozo carries around. Underwear, a 3-person tent. No, wait, that's even more underwear. But, hey, what's this? Shampoo. Do I hold here in my hands the secret of his gleaming pearls?
So we have shampoo, salt shaker, dust. Do we put the dust in the
The
salt
only
shaker?
thing this dust can do is trigger a cough reflex, but it does that very well.
Toothpaste in the shampoo, corkscrew, pepper shaker.
Dr. Queasy's Pep Snack contains at least 20% pepper. Also try Dr. Queasy's Reptile Chow, Dr. Queasy's Bait Bugs, and Dr. Queasy's All-Purpose Roaches. Very impressive. I never knew that salt could get moldy.
So let's go back into this room. And then try the dust on him.
He's no longer in need of worldly goods, assuming his story is true.
Shampoo?
He's no longer in need of worldly goods, assuming his story is true.
So it looks like I'm gonna have to use the shower. Let's see. The seer's room. Let's see.
There's a handwritten label on the bottle. My dearest honey bear. Honey bear. I've packed some of my special homemade shampoo for you. It contains the secret ingredient that gives you such a glorious full head of hair. So take good care of it. After all, your baby brother had to do without his breakfast for it. Ugh.
So we give the shampoo to the seer. He'll have hair.
What is that? Shampoo? Do I look like I have a problem with greasy hair?
It also helps against lice and dandruff.
Then you should hang on to it, shouldn't you?
That didn't work.
Those flaky scales sure look a lot like dandruff.
Bozo suit.
I see that you are desperate, Rufus. Give yourself a break. Your fate is already written.
That may be, but nobody can read the writing. That could mean anything.
So do you have any toilet paper that I could give to the time traveler? Is there anything I can do here? Not yet, I don't believe it. Let's give the pillowcase to the toilet door. Why not?
Here, this should work.
Possibly. Oh, but only if you promise to take it to the laundry for me afterwards.
Ugh. I think I'll find something better. Great idea, but should I really risk such a dear friendship for such a cheap gag? Ah, of course I should. Here, this should work.
Are you out of your mind? Oh, how am I supposed to flush that?
Man, you must be from the Jurassic age. Jurassic. Ass, your ass, Jurassic. It's a...
Maybe the trick is the bag.
Great idea, but should I really risk such a dear friendship for such a cheap gag? Ah, of course I should. Here, this should work.
Are you out of your mind? Oh, how am I supposed to flush that?
Man, you must be from the Jurassic age. Jurassic.
So that's not gonna work.
Cletus! Oh, that's the last thing I need.
And the suit must be cleaned on a cold wash. Do I make myself clear?
As clear as clay.
My assistant will pick it up tomorrow morning. Meanwhile, fill out the registration, Oppenbot, and take good care of the bag with the money. Apparently, only rabble work in this so-called hotel.
Somebody works here?
Excuse me, Inspector, but isn't that the bag with my plasma exchange Scooby-Doo mammoth fur relay?
Don't be silly, Oppenbot. The bags are identical. Yours is already in our room, and that's where I'm going to retire now. I hope it isn't as shabby as the service here.
So that
Close
clock.
shave. I hate that stuck-up idiot. Better stay alert. He must be looking for gold, but at least I know where I can get that plasma exchange whoop-de-doo mammoth fur relay.
So looks like we now know to break into his room, find the mammoth thing, go back to dock. Yeah, I think we will end up doing a lot more. Let's try the corkscrew here in the nut.
That would work! Not!
Try the room key.
That would work. Not!
Maybe put the shampoo in the coffee maker.
I don't need any coffee for the current phase of my plan. And conveniently, that's what we have here. No coffee. Time for the next phase.
Let's grab the bag.
If I just take it, Oppenbot will notice and sound the alarm. What's missing here is a plan full of arrows and catapults and pitfalls and unpredictable twists. Or at least a couple of cool 3D special effects.
So we'll switch the bags. Look in this bag.
I'm curious. Rare porcelain. Crystal. Shards, and more shards. What's he gonna do with all these shards? Ah. Money!
Hey, I've got paper money now. We're looking for the menu.
For a machine, he seems awfully stressed out. And I haven't even started.
Let's talk to the receptionist.
I better stay undercover.
Where is the menu? I don't see a menu. I don't think we're gonna get a menu. At least not right now. Let's go ahead and exit out. So room 1, we now know has been rented out because that's the only one that could be left. So let's call here.
Hello, reception?
Always at your service. What's your room number?
Room 1.
Room 1.
Oh, the inspector again. If this is about the bedding, those aren't spots. Just a pattern. Which reminds me, do you often sleep with your mouth open? If so, then...
Yeah, fine. This isn't about the bedding.
Ah, all the better. How can I help you?
I'd like to order something sinfully expensive sent to my room.
I would like to order something sinfully expensive sent to my room.
Actually, we don't offer any services in this hotel. But if you want, I can simply tack on a horrendous surcharge to your bill. The item will then appear as an accounting error.
Oh, that would be very nice.
Oh, no problem. I would have done it anyway. Standard procedure, if you know what I mean. Can I do anything else to you?
Is our laundry done yet?
How should I know?
I thought it was part of the service.
Ah, the service. Yes, I've heard a lot about that, but nothing that has convinced me that it actually exists. I suggest you pick up your laundry yourself, instead of relying on some mystic New Age pipe dream. Can I do anything else to you?
I would like to dine now.
Ha! You've got guts. I like that. Have you selected something from the menu? You have kept your menu, haven't you?
Oh, the menu?
Yes, you got it here at reception. You are Inspector Cletus, aren't you?
Of course I'm Inspector Cletus. Who else? Slimy hair, slimy character, has no appetite anymore, would rather talk about something else. Cletus, yes, in the flesh.
Let's talk to our assistant.
I would like to speak to my assistant.
Yeah, of course. I'll send him down to your room if that's all right.
Oh, why don't you? And tell him to sing the Dum Bum song on the way.
I'll pass that along.
Thank you. At last. Now reception should be free. I just have to make sure I don't run into that Oppenbot.
Okay. So we've got a hint now how to lure Cletus from the room. We're going to have to lure Oppenbot away. We've already done that. Obtain the menu. Sign Cletus up for lunch. And then it seems like we're going to have to do several more things. It seems like this is going to turn into a rather long puzzle to do this. And then I imagine we will have another slightly long puzzle, or rather long puzzle, to match this one. And then we will be done with this chapter. Much like we are done with this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this button. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.